Action Figure Review.
Welcome, minions, once again to another edition of the Collector's Side, and I am here to review today the NECA Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle quarter scale foot soldier. I have been waiting for a couple of weeks now to open this guy. I just haven't had a chance, but now I finally have a chance to get this guy open. I am really excited. I have all the other NECA quarter scale turtles. I have the SDCC sets. And I also have the GameStop exclusive 6-inch figure sets. So I am really excited to finally get this guy open and add him to my NECA Turtle collection. I'm also very excited to see what is coming down the road for the NECA Turtle line. I know that they're going to do some more Target 2-packs, and one of those 2-packs is going to be Bebop and Rocksteady in the cartoon style. We've got in July coming Shredder finally. Very excited to get the Shredder. I'm hoping that they will do a Casey Jones at some point, because that would just be awesome. But let's crack this guy open, see what's inside. First, we'll take a look at the packaging real quick, just to give you a quick look. We've got the classic turtle graphics from the movie poster from 1990. We've got images on the side, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We've got the figure posed on the back in a few different poses. We've got the turtles back here, and we have Now You Can Catch America's Favorite Green Teens in their first live-action blockbuster film. So this again is sort of like a mock-up of the original, if you can see the logo there. It's like a mock-up kind of the original VHS box of the Ninja Turtles, because this is kind of what the box looked like when you got the VHS tape. So that being said, scissor here. We're going to just get him out of this big giant box. Oh yeah. And here he is. Okay. In all of his awesomeness. All right, we got some little cloth thing going on in the midsection there. Very cool. All right, so now let's see. We're gonna get all the ties off. All these ties. Oh, what the heck. Don't want to wait that long to undo all the ties. Get the ties. Just don't have patience for undoing ties. So. One. There. Okay. Just trying to get the ties off. See, these things are in there pretty good, but gonna get him released from his cardboard prison. Oh, we got them on the bottom. Got the silica gel there to help absorb moisture. But so when they're shipped overseas, in case some of you guys don't know what the silica gel is for, you don't want to keep this stuff, but the silica gel, those little packets, they help to absorb ambient moisture from shipping, because they're shipped overseas mostly on container ships. So this little gel packet absorbs moisture when it's inside its shipping crates and cartons, containers, whatever you want to call it. And it doesn't sog down the packaging, because the packaging is paper, cardboard. So that's the purpose. And this particular one has a very large packet, just because it's a very big box. Oh, here he is with this bandana. Look at that. Really nice attention to detail. I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit. All right, so you got the texture on the clothing here. Let's focus on that. Let's see, you focus. It's because it's black. It's hard to focus sometimes. There we go. So we got the texture here, as you can see. You got this fabric that's going across the middle, almost like the belt, kind of like here's the belt tie, but then you got this fabric here. I'm not really sure why. You know, maybe it's for the weapons. It must be for the weapons. Got there. We got all the little details. So nice texture to the fabric. We've got some. Check that out. Very cool. Now all of his little hands are on the side there. His weapons are on the other side of the box. I'm going to line him down just so you can see that real quick. So we've got the hands, and you've got all of his little weapons. And it's quite a selection of accessories. First, let's peel off. Get all the little hands. Now the hands are going to hold all the different shapes and styles of weapon. So, just going to take a look. We have these sort of two of these open palms. That's kind of like a kind of thing. Sorry about that. We got open hands, left and right. We've got some sword-holding hands. They're either swords or the nunchucks hands. So you got left and right. And then we've got, this is more like the that staff hand. These two kind of hold the staff. They've got the wider opening. So actually, you know what? Maybe the staff and the swords. Not exactly sure which, because there's a lot of accessories that this guy comes with. Now the turtles come with their weapons, and they came with a slice of pizza. They came with some hands, but this guy comes with a lot of stuff. I'm going to show you all the little bits and bobs and pieces that he comes with. So he comes with, I guess, one sai. He comes with a pair of nunchaku. You can see that. He comes with this baton type piece. Kind of like a, see? I forget, there's a specific name for this and I don't remember what it is. He's got his katana. There we go. Gotta be careful with some of these. See, these do tend to break sometimes. Just gotta be careful. They're not super flexible. So if you take a look at that, you'll see it's a nice paint job, nice silver applique, and it's got a nice smooth handle. Very, very foot soldier. Then they've got this bad boy here. Now be careful with this. This will hurt somebody. All right. And then you've got a kind of like the fabric nunchuck. So very cool. A lot of fun. There's some fun accessories that this guy comes with. And I guess now you can't really put all of this stuff on him. So let's see. Basically, I just want to take a look at the articulation, because this is sort of like a review and an unboxing all in one. But basically, and I love when they do the nice sturdy click. Got to get the feet in position to stand upright like that. Nice. Great range of motion in the neck. If you guys can see that, looks down, looks up. That is side to side. Okay, nice range of motion. Arms are up about almost 90 degrees. Not quite, but you don't want to force it. You want to make sure you take care and not force it in a direction it doesn't want to go. Okay. Now there's no upper bicep swivel here. It's just there's a pivot here in the joint in the elbow. So it does give you the ability to pivot the forearm slightly. From the look of it, the elbow joint actually does allow for swiveling. Not a lot, but the forearm does pivot, which is nice. So they did a good job there. You guys can see. Sort of examining this as I go. This is the first time I had them out of the box. So, all right, there we go. Nice articulation in the wrist. And I like that they've got the closed fist. And then to pivot the forearm, yeah, so it does have that elbow pivot, so you can get him into a more martial art pose. Now the knee, it's nice, they did a nice job here. So they gave it like the baggy feature on the pants in the knee area there, and then they have the knee joint that does pivot here, because it doesn't have the upper thigh swivel, but it has this knee joint that's pretty seamless with the rest of the calf. As you can see, there's a line there, so it does its double jointed work here instead. So as far as going forward, similar to the other quarter scales, the pelvis is sort of a rubbery material with the joint system hidden inside, and it gives you a little extra range of motion, but he can do a nice front kick. And with a little help, he might be able to balance. You might be able to get him to do a front kick or something like that, which would be pretty cool. But you need a special stand for that. And I think there are some stands, I want to say that there are some stands that would be able to give you that effect. I'm not sure. I've never seen one personally. I've only seen photos on online, but you might be able to get some of the 1/6 scale figure stands to give you the range of motion that you would like. I mean, like to give you the support that you would like to get really dynamic poses. Now, he can do a side kick like that, almost a full split. Not quite, but that's that's pretty good. All right, whew, listen to that. Listen to those clicks. Very nicely made, nice and sturdy. You know, see, sometimes I'm nervous for my turtles. I feel like they're gonna fall over and just be destroyed when they land. But ankles are a little stiff, which is not bad. I just don't want to break anything. So I'm going to go gentle on the ankles. Now the torso really just moves here at the waist. You see that? There's not a lot of motion here. I don't think there's any motion there, but it does do some ab crunch, some leaning back. I'm trying to get him in a martial arts stance. Get the ankle to pivot a little if I can. I'm not sure whether. It doesn't seem to be much pivoting in the ankle. Now maybe it just needs to loosen up a little bit. But there you have it. And he's in a fighting stance. Wow, there you go. Not bad, right? Pretty solid. Now, as far as this band here, I think this is where you get to put all the little weapons, like his giant axe, and you get his sword going there. You can get the nunchucks going in there. You get the other metal nunchucks with the studs. Oof, that's gonna hurt. And you get your sai. Let's put the sai up there. And let's get the baton. Okay. Right there. And watch out, turtles, because you have a fully loaded, fully armed foot soldier just waiting for you. Wow, that's a lot of stuff on there. But he can hold them all. Whoop, I bumped the table. See? Stable ankles is what I always tell you guys. What do I always say? Solid, strong ankles are the gateway to a good pose. See that? This will fall over in a second. If those ankles are loose, boom, he's gone. So I like to see that. How easy is it to swap out the hands? Nice. Pretty nice. What do you think, guys? Pretty cool, huh? Get you a little closer to see the face sculpt here. Really nice details on the face, the mask, all the wrinkles and everything, as you can see. Nicely done. Nicely done. That was pretty cool. And what else can we do? What else can we do with this guy? There's a lot we can do with this guy. So anyway, so far, I think obviously, you know, this is just, no matter what, this is going to be something you're going to add to your collection, especially if you're collecting the quarter scale Ninja Turtles. You're going to add this to your collection because it's a freaking foot soldier and because you're going to have to add it to your collection. So that's just how it is. As far as the figure goes, great range of motion, great articulation. As you can see, he's sitting pretty comfortably in a kind of a fighting stance, action pose. His ankles are nice and solid. The joints are going to support his, you know, some dynamic range of motion posing, because you know you can get him to do a few extra things. you know, let's see. So this number here, I think these two hands here are the ones that hold that. And it's pretty easy. These seems to be a fairly seamless transition. I like how, let's see, nice. Let's see how we do with this hand. But so far, I am very pleased with the results. And the fingers are a little on the softer side, which makes it so that he can hold. Woo-hoo-hoo. There he is. Look at this. And this is where he just missed Michelangelo and hits the axe on the floor and continues chopping away until the floor falls in and everybody falls onto the first floor of April's parents' or grandparents' antique store. Right. Alright, so see that? He swings, and oh, he misses a whiffer. But he does manage to angle like so, stay standing, which is even more impressive at his size with the change in distribution of weight. Because that's something you want to keep in mind too. A figure this size, it's going to be tricky to pose in a lot of dynamic poses because of the fact that he's so heavy. And you just got to kind of feel the weight, push gently, one little movement at a time, almost like a stop motion animation. If you've ever seen how stop motion animation is done, where they take those clay figures, and as magnificent as they are, they're incredibly delicate, and they tend to just take it one little position at a time. And it seems like you kind of have to do it with this, but you should, because he is very posable. And I'm able to get a really nice pose. I mean, that's pretty cool. You can see that. And he's standing. He can look down while he's doing that, or he can look up like he's looking at the turtle. He's ready to go, or he just missed. Either one. But that is pretty awesome. Raising it up. Ready for action. Changing position. Bravo. I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, I'm a little biased because it's a quarter scale turtle and I have all four of the Ninja Turtles in quarter scale and I already have Shredder pre-ordered anyway. But fantastic. Really fun to move, to pose. Great accessories. Comes with a lot of cool stuff here. I love it. I'm sure you guys will too. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Collector's Side. This is the NECA Turtles 1/4 scale foot soldier. And he is just really great. I love it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Whoa, I caught him. I bumped the table again. So you gotta be careful. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now, the ankles are fine, but this is not the best table, and I just bumped the table a little bit when I turned to look at you guys in the camera. I like to make eye contact. It's more personal. Hi. Hello. Anyway, so I leave it at that. But I did catch him. And as you guys probably remember from seeing my videos, I refuse to take more than, one take at a time. So anyways, I love it. I think it's awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Find me on Facebook. Find me on Instagram. Find me on Twitter. But please hit that subscribe button. If you've watched this video and you like what you see, I hope that you do. Hit that subscribe button and let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Keep calm, pose on, happy collecting.